What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here, and we're back for more. I almost said Dragon Ball. It's not Dragon Ball, it's Ark Survival Ascended. And it is officially time. We are going to be taking on Thodas on Gamma. I felt like it had been a little bit too long. I've been kind of pattering around it, more or less. I don't want to say pitter-pattering, because that's pretty much what I've been doing. I've been trying to draw it out as long as I can to try to just give us a little bit of extra time to fully get better Rexes and everything. So what we're going to do here going forward is I've been trying to do the breeding. I'll show you our Rexes here in a second. As you can see, they're right there. They're not the greatest, but they'll be fine for Gamma. But what I'm going to do going forward is the Survivor's Handbook actually ran a mod called the Mutator, which is what I was telling you, a genetic mutator or something I was telling you guys about. And it's a feeding trough. So I don't know if I have it here. I don't think I have it unlocked. Like, I have the mod in. I'm going to have to get a hold of him to see how to use it. But I have the mod in. But you can see all our Rexes here aren't that great. Some of them are great. Like, these ones down here are going to do just fine. These four specifically have high armor saddles. We have a 132, a 132, a 191, and a 53. So these ones are going to be fine. I'm going to bring the Surratt just to see what they can do. I know it's not going to have mate boost or anything, but it does have the healing ability. So when it does damage, it can heal everybody. So we'll see how he does. I'm not expecting him to survive. If it dies, it dies. We'll get another one later on, because I do plan on taming and breeding out a line of these guys. And then we're bringing our Yudi. So the plan going forward is definitely going to be to try to get the Mutator working better, because right now our Rexes only have one mutation into health, and some of them only have it into stam, like this one does, because I just took random ones that were getting decent just getting mutations. Like, these only have one mutation to health. These are not going to be enough to take on, like, beta or alpha. And this is where the tinkering, the gene storage actually comes in to help a little bit here. Because if I go into this with the gene trade option, I could take things like fatty and vampiric to bring that over to my Rexes when they are fully leveled up and stacked up and mutated up, really. Because if I can get 20 stats into health and melee across the board, 20 mutations I mean, and then slap on like King Slaying, Giant Slaying, I feel like that'll make a really big difference in fighting the boss. But especially going forward. But what the plan is now is we have 68 shotgun rounds total, 74 collectively, actually, and we just fully repaired our armor. Oh my god, I keep getting headbutted by my Rexes. We have all of these guys on us, and we are probably just going to head on in. Apparently, also, I don't know how factually accurate this is. Apparently, this is one of the most difficult bosses in the game now. It apparently passes the Widowmaker, or I'm sorry, the Natrix. But we're going to find that out, so let's head on over and just give this a shot. I turned the audio music way down. I'll show you guys here really quickly, just so you guys understand. It's down to 10. Like, the music volume is down to 10, so if the boss music is too loud, I even cut the master volume in half. So if the boss music is loud, I have no clue why it is so loud. If you guys have any other tips and tricks on doing that, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see what I can do about it. Alright, if you're wondering why I don't have a flyer, it's because I'm just going to teleport to the terminal like that. And then I'm going to grab out my We'll grab out the Surratt really quickly, actually. Is there anything dangerous here? No. No? Okay, perfect. So we're going to get our dinos out and surrounding the obelisk. Or surrounding, well, technically the obelisk. Get them all ready to go. We're not, like I said, we're not going to ride in on the Surratt or anything. The Surratt's just going to be there just as an extra creature, because it looks cool. But I just really have no need for a lower level one. We only tamed it just to say we got one, because we did. And let's see. Alright. Let's see. What can we fit these? See if I can throw these guys back here a little more. I'm trying to like stack them around the Surratt if I can. Because the Surratt's going to be the one that we're going to have to really try to protect. And here's my Yudi. Alright, there's that. Let me move the Tyrannus in a little bit more to right about here. Tuck them in. There should be 20 creatures total with the Lutricampus on our shoulder. We're bringing him just for insulation purposes. And in case he drops sea bubbles, we could definitely use that. We do have 2 extra Rexes here as backup. I don't want to throw them out because I don't want to overload it, but we have them there just in case. Alright, so let's put all the artifacts in. I think we're ready. I'm going to stay on the UD, so I should have no issue with health protection. I don't think this guy's going to spawn in bats. If he does, I may be screwed, but let's go for it. I'm down for the challenge, and yeah, like as you can see, we could barely fit anything else in here, really. I have the water bubble, so I should be alright in terms of like hydration and everything too. So as long as I just stay on the UD, and stay away from the center of the fighting, we should be A-okay. These guys, I'm excited to see what the Surat can do in terms of healing. Because like a whole army of Ceratosauruses are apparently really, really good at a strat. I've never used them that way. I'm tempted to now that these guys are like a kind of an easier tame. Alright, where is the Yudi? There he is. Where is this big guy? There he is. Are you guys following me? Yes, you are. Perfect. Alright, let's roll. Let's see what kind of health you're looking at. 400k? That's not that great, honestly. Attack my target. Go. Bro, about to come right after me? Oh, yeah, he does do healing. That's 133. That's actually pretty good. That was 133 points right back to everybody. Okay, so Surats might be the clutch. Or Surats the clutch here? Is there like having a pack of Surats? Ooh, 237? Bro, are Ceratosauruses S Surats the clutch here? I feel like that may be big game. That might be big game power right there. That could be super clutch. 230? 230? Okay. Let me circle around this way and see what the Surat's health is looking like. Okay, this guy just wants to follow me and not attack for some reason. What's them aggressive, please? I don't know where the Surat went. He's just in the fight. I want to see what the Surat's health's looking like. Because if the Surat's kind of a cheat code, kinda is, dude. He's doing pretty solid and he's healing everybody quite well. Maybe having a Surat with a Daedon as well is the play here. Thotis may actually be an easier fight than Natrix. We probably could do this on beta. Or look at that health, dude. 261 every couple. Like, I mean, he's hitting pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie. He's hitting like 160, but every time like Surat cancels that right out, no question. I'm gonna get in on the biting too now since I'm right here. We're gonna wrap him up really quickly, and bam, we go. We have taken the boss down. All right. Let's leave you guys right here for now. They shouldn't be following me. They should be following him, which is perfect. We'll run over here and grab our reward, which is the Gamma Thotis trophy. Yep. What? Multiple values? I don't know what that means. But, alright, we got some element. Did we get any unlocks from that? I don't think we did. We did not. I don't know if that's bugged. I don't know what unlocks I'm supposed to have from that, because we just beat it, so we should have some sort of unlocks, you would think, right? Let's pick everything back up really quickly. But alright. That was pretty good. I'm not going to complain about that. The Surat kind of came in super clutch during that fight. Where is he at? Yeah, not bad. Pretty good, pretty decent health. 5k health came in kind of clutch, so I'll bring you guys back once we get back to the other side. All right, I think we're back. Yeah, we are. There we go. So that boss wasn't as challenging as I expected that to be. No, I just didn't want you guys to sit there and have to deal with another like 20-30 seconds of me waiting, just staring at the wall infinitely. So I was just like, you know what? I'll just cut it out. That 20 seconds, this gives us extra 20 seconds in the video. I can do something actual later on. But the plan now, honestly, is to probably go do some exploration. Maybe try to go get some more artifacts, because we could possibly do it on beta later. But if this is as good as I'm thinking it is, which I don't know what's bugged out with its health. It said it was just full, now it says it's not. I don't know what's going on with that. But if these Surats are as good as they are looking, I'm very interested in seeing them going forward. Because that's just insane. Alright, we need to take our S-Carches back. Here they are. Because we always carry them on us. And the Surat can stay in here. I tamed up 2 more female dreads, as you guys just saw right there. They were just really low-level ones. I'm literally at the point where I'm trying to clear them out. That's why we have... What does this do? What does this do? Let's put up the trophy mounts really quick. Let's make a trophy wall mount. Because I'm surprised we don't have one yet anywhere from beating the Widowmaker or the other lady. How do we not have one? I honestly have no clue how we don't have one. I really have no idea. Alright, so let's just set her up here, or this up here. What fits here under multiple values? What does that mean? That's not... I don't know what that means. Gamethodus? Does that not work? Is that not a thing? Alright, so Thodus works. That's a cool looking little trophy. We have his head on the wall. That's decent. I'm alright with that. I'm not sure what the other one is supposed to do, the multiple values, but we're going to pass on that really quickly. So we're just going to stuff our element in here. Stuff that in there too, I guess. Where did multiple values go? Yeah, we have some wyvern milk because I was actually over towards the well, wyvern, is it called the wyvern scar on this? But the wyvern area when I was messing about and an alpha wyvern came out and attacked the Karchanai, so the Karchanai just completely smacked him around a little bit. It was like a level 15 or 20, so it didn't really matter much. Where is my Rhino? Did I not grab him back out? But we're definitely not going to be using these dreads because they're too low levels. I know the Edmontonia I left in there. Oh, also, actually, which is really awesome. I was out and about earlier, and I found these two Edmontonia flamethrower saddles. So that's a huge benefit. It was in a red drop, so I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited about seeing that. I didn't happen to get a thumbnail of the boss battle like I would like to, so I'm probably gonna have to like respawn the arena and off screen just to go take a screenshot of it. It's probably what I'll do just to get back because I completely got distracted. The Surratt doing as much damage as it did kind of distracted me. So, or not doing the damage, healing as much as it did. It was doing at least 200 points every couple seconds, which is actually not terrible. Because if you had a pack of them doing that, like let's say 2 to 4 of them, each of them healing, that's almost 1,000 every 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds. That's pretty good health coming back. And if your Rexes are taking the bulk of the damage, and these guys are just constantly healing. Imagine if that one was imprinted. Imagine if it had, like, vampiric so it could heal itself. Like, there's multiple different levels you could do with these. So that was kind of fun. I'm thoroughly okay with that fight. That was not a terrible fight. We may end up trying to do that on beta with the Rexes we have once we get stronger, another pack of Surratts. I might try to go for 4s. A pack of 4 of them with the healing, and then we'll think about it. Like, I mean, fully imprinted, decent saddles. Because that guy, I think, had a 50 armor saddle on, if I want to say. At least a 50 armor saddle, which, again, isn't terrible. But I would like to see a little bit higher. The reason I flew over here with the Rhino was just because height. And we are still looking for a new Meguana, another S Meguana to breed with this one before we start leveling this one up. There's a Yudi. I'm tempted. I want to ask you guys this question. Should I add in the Paleoarch creatures? Because I'm tempted to, honestly, to see, like, because they're adding a new Paleoarch Quetzal, apparently. I saw that there was a Up From the Depths did a new mod on it, a full TLC. They added in that new Mosasaur. There's a lot of creatures I'm definitely tempted in adding back in, or adding in, not necessarily back in. Just adding in for the first time. Ooh, what level are you? Ah, it's a 140. Hold on a second. Come here. Come here. Don't you run from me. I need to tame you. Boop. Thank you. At the point we are in this game, the nets are absolutely super cheap, so I have no problem. Look at that 30 points into melee, though. Alright, so it needs kibble. I don't have the highest tame kibble yet, so we're going to have to go back and get mutton. So we're going to leave our Meguana right here real quick. We're just going to run back home. I actually have a Ceratosaurus knocked out over there. It's a level 95. I was going to get it at some point. It wasn't a strong one, so it wasn't one of those where I was like, oh my, I need to tame it. Like, that's a 140. I definitely need to tame that guy. That's definitely on my list of you need to do today kind of taming things. So we'll take a stack of 200 mutton. That's all we probably should need, to be honest with you. I don't think we're going to tame anything else, really. Alright, let's teleport back to our last remote location. There more than likely will be a live stream today, as of me recording this, so you guys will see it. I need 5. Are you about to start flying, bro? What's going on? Bro about to take off? Oh no, he's just... Okay. Never mind. But I'm recording this on the 24th and in the morning, and I'm going to post this for you guys on the 24th. So you guys will see this go probably live right before I stream. I did knock out a Surratt somewhere over here. I thought I did. Unless if it woke back up. Good possibility it woke back up. Or something attacked it. That is also a very high possibility. I don't know what would have. Oh, this Rex probably did right there. Because like I said, it was only a level 95, so it wasn't great. Maybe even a pack of S-Aloes would be a good add-on to like take in with their bleed and their extra damage. That might be a decent little thing. Or the S-Dinoticuses. Like there's a ton of things you could definitely add in and make it a lot better to use. Not necessarily better, but just a lot stronger. Hey, let's pick you up. Alright, let's see what your stats came out as. Smegwana. 37 into health, 40 into melee, 43 into stam. That's actually really good. If I could imprint that now, match it with whatever good stats I got on this one, that's a pretty decent pair. Now all I need to do is get a decent Meguana saddle. Because all we have is just the primitive ones. That's why I'm kind of not excited about going into the ocean. Oh. Yeah, let's see what this is. Nah, it's nothing. I'm not even gonna... Nope. With the Love Ascended being gone, some of the fancy color variations that like this guy has are completely gone now. So I'm gonna have to specifically look for, more than likely, just the generic colorations. Which is fair. That's a Rex. That's a 135 Rex, too. Ah, stats are terrible. Like, I'm getting really high level Rexes, but all their stats have been trash. Like, 27 into stam, yeah, that's fantastic if I'm actually on a full-on server where I plan on carrying this breeding line over. But on single player, it's kind of a little harder. Like, I'm thoroughly enjoying playing single player. Like, I have not even started. I'm part of, like, 3 different clusters right now, and I have not been on any of them in about a week. I need to sign back in to maintain what I have worked on prior, but I have not been on any of those, and nor do I have any intention to play on them, really. Like, I'm gonna go get on there, log on today, and retain everything that's mine so I don't lose it, but I just have no intention to play on them. Single player is doing a lot more fun for me, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really tempted to just grab my own server here. Now that I finally have some good news coming in my direction, I finally, after moving 4 months ago, and applying to over 100 different positions, something finally called, so that's fantastic, and I'm excited to see that. So I got that, and I start probably sometime within the next week, it said. So I just gotta wait for my orientation. And at that point, so that's kind of a huge benefit. So I'm more than definitely going to be doing a server here. Probably for my friends and you guys here shortly. I'll reach out on that one and get that set. What the hell? That's a oh, that's lower. Good thing is I could blueprint that, the 449. And then try to, like, crafting skill it, which is what I could do. But I may end up waiting to do the server until we get the new part of Astraeos, and then we'll add, like, maybe even add, like, Ragnarok in, do Ragnarok as the new map right off the start, because that's something I'd be definitely interested in doing a server on, is Rag, which is going to be a lot of fun, but it's definitely going to be East Coast. I'm definitely pushing towards East Coast, because that's where I am. So the server is going to favor me a little more, but I know a lot of you that watch the channel are in the US, so it won't be as bad as playing on like in a server from Ireland or the United Kingdom or something when you're all the way over here, or Australia or anything. So we're going to have that a little bit better of a ping. The ping should be a lot lower at that point. But that's the play. We're looking for probably Rag launch time, maybe sooner. We may launch. Why did I say launch weird? Launch Astraeos sooner, on the Astraeos one, and then just play on that together, and then slowly move our way over to Rag and add that one once Rag does spawn. I think I'm not, like I said, I've got a lot of ideas, but the only problem with ideas is actually doing them. So I'm not entirely sure yet. Truthfully, there's a lot of different things I've got to think about. But that's I do want to have my own server that I play on, because having to do single player really does bother me, in the sense of, like, my breeding line isn't going as fast as I'd like it to. Like, I have to sit here with my computer on 24/7, and I kind of, one, that's like a lot of electricity to just leave a computer running. Two, I need to sit here and make sure that I'm constantly rotating them out or checking every single egg, which if I had, like, let's say a mutator and then, or an propagator, for example, I could easily see what I have coming, and I would know what I have coming from the propagator, which would make things a lot easier. I always check out the water jars. They weigh way too much for what they are. And that one was legitimately a free water jar. I didn't do anything to get that one. I took it from a drop. But the plan I want to do right here was to explore the ocean. But I really quickly, now that I saw how good the S-Ceratosaurus is, especially in that boss battle, it makes me want to find a female version so I can breed those two together. So that's kind of the play right now. I know I could do the Cerat search with the this, because I already was for a while, as you can tell. It says there's one this way, but it'll put also the normal Ceratosauruses on there, which doesn't help anything. I need S-Cerats exclusively, because we'll knock them out, and since we have all that mutton. Let's see, is it this way? Which way is it? Oh, it's still this way. Oh, it's up this hill. Should be up this way somewhere. I just don't know why, like, half the grass doesn't render in still. That's something I'm still trying to figure out. It says it's this way. That, I'm not entirely sure, like, why half the map doesn't render. I really don't know that one. How far am I going? I feel like this guy's halfway up this mountain at this point. Might as well let my stam recharge really quickly. But yeah, if the Cerats are that fantastic, doing that little bit of bleed, the Envenomed, I think the Envenomed does a little bit of everything. I'll have to look up exactly what Envenomed does so I can explain that to you guys in the next video or on the live stream. And those are Microraptors. We're going to avoid them, if at all possible. It says it's this way. Alright, so, like, I want a really good Dino Finder mod. I'm not going to put that in on the cluster. If I do have that on a cluster, we're not going to do that, because then there'd be so many of you going after just the top level creature, and I feel like that would make that a little hard for other players. But just on single player, that is definitely it's up here. That's a lot of metal out there, isn't it? Or is that just, no, it's just dirty, like the rocks because they're wet. Let's see, which way do I gotta go? It says it's over here. How is it behind us? We just came from this way. Unless if it's hanging off the cliff somewhere. Oh, it's right there. Yeah, see, that's a normal Cerat. That didn't help us at all, finding that one. Yeah, and that's the only problem with the gene scanner, is it'll point you at a Cerat, sure. But if you're running a mod with multiple variations of a creature, it'll point you at, like, right here for Tech Parasaur right there. It'll point me at every single Parasaur. Doesn't matter if it's Tech or not, I'll get pointed. Oh, it's level 25. I hesitated because I saw the level. Let's actually just do this really quickly. You always want to take out the low levels if you can. Where did its body go? There it is. If you could wipe the low levels off the map, especially on single player, that's a lot better, because then it'll allow more spawns to happen. These dudes run so damn hilarious. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at that. So I guess honestly, this has been a short video at this point. I don't want to end it here, but I really did not have. We could go deep sea diving really quick. Oh, hello. Oh. Oh. Nope, I can't fight you. I mean, I could with what I have on me, but just not this guy. And I won't dare risk this guy. Let's zoom right back over here really quickly and see what we can find. One last swoop. See if we can find any kind of Serats, and then we'll circle back to base. Actually, no, we'll just circle back to base. We're here right now. Screw it. We're already here. Check this drop. What is up with these terrible drops, dude? We'll go throw some scuba on. We still have to tame an Anomalocaris at some point, but those things are just a pain. So I'll end up getting one of them at some point. There's apparently a trilobite on the shore somewhere. We're going to ride this guy to start in the water, and we're going to have a Deinosuchus on us as well, just in case. Because the Deinosuchuses are a lot slower than them, and, like, they're not as helpful. Or, let me rephrase that. They're very helpful, they're just not as effective in the ocean with speed. They're strong in the ocean, just they're not just the most speediest of creatures. And we need speed. We need speed power. Speed power? No. We need to move fast. I put not. What the hell? When this guy, I hate when the game does that. I absolutely hate when the game does that. You want to click one thing and it clicks halfway around the screen. And you're like, that's not what I meant to do. Thank you. Alright, I know I have my scuba in here. I will take that. Reusable scuba tank. That's all we need. Because we're going to stay on the back of the guy. On the Meguana, so it really doesn't matter. Alright, so holy shit, 69 levels. Let's just bulk up a bunch into this. Because like I said, he's probably going to stay in the ball for a while. We'll just put the rest in the melee. That's probably what'll happen. He's going to stay in the ball, level up. I need to find a Deinosuchus saddle. Do we have any? It's the only thing. Yes, we do. That is perfect. Alright, let's throw you out. Hop way down here. Why did I jump? Why did I jump? Alright, so now he's got a saddle on him. Let him just start healing up. That's fair. And then we'll actually head to the Meguana now. And let's go do some deep sea exploration. We were told, I was told specifically, in a Discord that there are, in fact, I was told Shastas were here, but I have yet to see any. And I was also told that Moses and things are here. But I've yet to see any of those either. This guy is not a fighter, so we're going to specifically try to avoid any fights if we can. We're just here to swim about and see what we can find. Because if we could find Shastas, I would not say no to an undersea base. I just need to figure out why I didn't get any unlocks from beating Thotis. Alright, so there's the one cave for the one of the artifacts, which we'll have to go back through at some point. Because we still have to take both the bosses on beta. Alright, let's see what's up this way. I think, don't quote me on it, but I'm going to assume to find the bigger creatures are going to be way out this direction. Let's recharge some stam really quickly while we're here. Take our time, recharge some stamina. Can we? Are we recharging stam? Why isn't your stam going up? You have to stop? That's weird. I didn't think I had to stop to recharge stamina. Usually, with some creatures, you just walk slower and your stam recharges. I'm wondering if that's a bug. But alright, let's see. Because I would like to... apparently, again, don't quote me on it, I've seen 2 different astral creatures in images and in other players' games that I've never seen in mine. Like the astral Deinosuchus, which I still don't believe that that's true. I believe that's a myth. And the astral Mosasaurus, which again, I still have yet to see either one of those. I've had people tell me that Tusuthius is spawned on this map too, which I've, again, yet to see. There are so many creatures I have not seen in this map that it's insane. The exploration, and I've done quite a bit of exploration. You guys know this. We've all done it together. Why are you guys coming after me? So about just screw off. See, all I've seen is leads. I call them leech syphilises, which you guys know by now, but all I've seen are those. I've yet to see, I mean, I've seen megs, really, like, truly, in astral form, and I've seen alpha leads, but I have yet to see a Moza, I've yet to see a Tuso. Like, believe me, I'd love to see those. Because I'm honestly tempted to tame a Moza. If we find one, that may be our next mission, honestly. Again, another lead. Another lead. Like everywhere I look, it feels like there's leads. Not a single Moza or anything. I don't know if there's like a deep sea cavern area that only. I mean, let me rephrase that properly. I know there's a deep sea spot that creatures do spawn in, but again, when I've gone there, all I've seen are leads. Not seen a Moza, not seen a lead Tuso, not seen a Shasta. Like, it's right here. Like, here's the deep sea spot. We've been down in here countless times. But I have not seen anything. If one spawns in, that'd be fantastic. Don't get me wrong. I'd love to see one. We've seen Cephactinus, too. Like, those are... I just want to see that they actually exist, honestly. I'm tempted to remove the fog right now. Just to increase my sight. Because like I said, I'm still not seeing anything. Am I going to lie and tell you I'm not terrified I'm going to get attacked by something? No, I'm absolutely terrified something's just going to completely come up here and eat my ass. Pardon the language, but that's absolutely what I'm terrified of. I'm terrified I'm going to see a Tuso just come out of nowhere. Because I've been just talking mad trash on them this whole time, saying how they don't exist. And one's just going to come up and snatch my booty. Because the game's like, you don't believe this exists? Here you go. Like, I'm tempted to put some levels into this guy right now just for safety. One place I know I could run if I do get chased is into these air pockets. Actually, here, let me do something. You guys might not like this, but I definitely want it, just to see. What? Why can't... Alright. Alright, let's remove all the volumetric fog. So we can see absolutely everything and anything. So we can see if anything did spawn in. Because like I said, I'm still not seeing this. Trilobites. Because people have said they've seen these astral Moses down here, but I'm questioning it. If people spawn those creatures in. Because I know they're supposed to be astral megalodons. Like, don't get me wrong, I know they're supposed to be. But, again, there's... megalodons. Mosasaurs, I'm sorry. But there's absolutely no evidence anywhere that there is any. And believe me, we've spent hours looking. Okay, maybe not hours, but we've spent a lot of time. Spent a lot of time looking for these guys, and I have yet to see one. Right there's a decent little spot you could tuck a base in if you had vacuum moon pools. Or just vacuum chambers. Oh, what's this? That's gotta be new. It's probably not new, honestly. It's probably just me overlooking it. Oh, no, I've been in here. Okay. Yeah, like, I have no clue. I'm hoping he turns this down here into, like, a aberrant zone. I don't think they exist, dude. I'm actually... If anybody else has seen one, please send a screenshot to my Discord or something. In my Discord community, which the Discord community is on the channel, by the way, in the bio. You can go ahead and go send your screenshots over there, because I still am not seeing any of these creatures. I do not believe they exist. Because they're supposed to be Shastas, they're supposed to be Mosas, Tusos, like, they don't exist. All I'm seeing are these. Lead sick these. I mean, this is probably going to be the end of the episode, to be honest, because my plan was to spend time looking for them. But if they don't exist, I'm not going to sit here and just subjugate you guys to me just swimming in circles. Whee! So let's just land up here really quickly. We'll give it one last circle. We'll go down and around this way, probably, really quickly. We'll give it one more shot to look, and then we'll check. And then we'll wrap it up. Let's get some air, though. It's going to be easier if we fly a little bit of distance. And then go diving in, just to get around this little island. And here we go. Yeah, because this is all just empty sand. I do not think there'll be anything out here. Because I know of, like, 3 different areas that I think have, like, little undersea ravines. There's the one near our base. There's the one we were just in. And I think there's, like, one over this way. And I still have yet to even see a Dunkleosteus, really. I think I've seen one total. And that was in a cave, and we can't, like, tame them in caves. It's Factinus is trying to chase me. I think there's one way up in the top right, one of those ravines, but I'm not positive. Yeah, I know there's land here. We're just going to cross it really quickly. Cross it real fast, and then dive bomb. Oh, nope, dive bomb, please. Yeah, like, there should be something here. Megs. Because I definitely want one. But yeah, that's probably going to be it for this episode, guys. I'm not going to have you guys sit here and while I just keep looking around trying to find them. I don't think they exist. Like, yeah, here's another deep ravine. I guess we'll take one peek in this one really fast, and then I'll wrap it up. But, yeah, I don't think they exist, so... Because with me aiming with my awesome Spyglass, I would have picked one up by now. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys back here next time for more Ark Survival Ascended, where we will actually be streaming today and prepping for probably breeding up some stuff. And I'll be showing you guys the new breeding system that we're going to be using with the mutating generator thing. I'll show you. I got to figure it out, because I know you need the tech gen, but I think I was supposed to unlock the tech gen at this point. So I'm not sure. I have to reach out and figure out why I didn't get any drops. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys back here next time.